Hi guys, and welcome to your final class in your electives wheel. This is called Code Combat. We will be exploring some CTE options. CTE stands for Career Technology Education, and there are two areas in this that we will be exploring. But while I'm gone, and as you can see, I'm not here today, nor will I be here the rest of this week before spring break. You will have a guest teacher, and the expectation is that you will behave with the utmost respect and kindness with your guest teacher, and that you will do all the work that I am about to tell you about. So first up, you are going to have a daily bit of work, and this is your easiest way to pass or fail. So first of all, your daily work, you will have a warm-up. All you have to do is restate the question, answer the question. If you have knowledge from experience or from previous lectures in the class, then you can cite or explain where you got the information from. However, there is a little bit of information on that on this next slide. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to have you guys pause this, and then you are obviously already in this class in Schoology. You are going to go to the Red Monday folder, not the Orange Tuesday folder, but the Red Monday folder. You are going to click on the discussion icon. Trust yourself to answer, guys. I'm only going to grade you on whether or not you can write well. There generally are no wrong answers. Usually I haven't taught you the correct answer yet. It's kind of a litmus test to see how much you already know. So again, don't worry about answering it correctly. Just answer it to the best of your ability. Again, you are going to restate the question. Use a complete sentence with proper punctuation to answer the question to the best of your ability. I cannot stress that enough. Don't forget to capitalize I. That's a pet peeve of mine when you do not capitalize I when you are speaking about yourself. If you answer to the best of your ability, you will earn 2 points. If you answer without proper sentence structure, you will earn 1 point. And if you use any variation of I don't know or I don't care or IDK, you get 0 points. Hope you understand that, guys. All right, your responsibilities in this class. You will do the warm-up. You have group work and participation. A little bit later in the class, we are going to start with a research and writing assignment this week. And of course, class-dependent activities. Moving on. This is extremely important, so pay attention unless you really want to get into trouble. I expect for you to behave with professionalism in my class. So let's talk about profanity. Profanity, also called cursing, cussing, swearing, bad language, abusive language, foul language, obscenity, explicatives, vulgarism, or vulgarity, is a socially offensive use of language. High-functioning students don't use F-bombs in their dissertations at Harvard, and customer service reps know when to turn off the 4-letter words when they are at work. In fact, many people could get fired or even sued for using those types of words often. So I want for you to stop and think, what is the impact of this language in the way people see you? How does cussing contribute or detract from a positive learning environment? In other words, don't curse in my class. You can curse at home, you can curse in the car, but I have found that it is more appropriate if that is the type of person you are, if you use vulgarisms to express yourself. I don't have a problem with that as long as it's not in public where you could hurt someone's feelings. There is no need to step on anybody's toes. So, professionalism in my class, please, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. If you are in class and you do not do your warm-up, it will be locked. If you are not in class and you obviously are going to miss your warm-up, it is going to be locked, but guess what? You don't have to do that. It's going to be excused. If you legitimately miss the warm-up because you were not in class, it is excused. Please don't do it. That just adds extra work to me. Besides, I always lock the assignments. If it is a writing project, if it is a writing assignment, a project of some sort, it is going to be marked missing, even if you are legitimately absent, because it is your responsibility to get late work turned in a timely manner. Let me say that again. It is your responsibility to do missing assignments, not excused assignments, missing assignments. With the warm-ups, you must write 2 complete sentences, and you can write them about anything. Again, with your warm-up, I'm mostly looking for you to practice proper writing. So 2 complete sentences, capitalizing I, proper structure, about anything. All late work, no matter what it is, needs to be emailed to me. Moving on, if you happen to complete assignments, and we are usually quite busy in this class, first thing you will do is check for any missing or poorly done assignments in all your classes and go ahead and fix those. If you happen to finish that or have no missing or late assignments, then you can do Dreambox or you can read. Your other responsibilities, especially when we get to the point where I am allowing you out of the classroom, and we will be talking about that later, but you will be allowed out of the classroom to perform some CTE activities. You must be safe, you must be responsible, and by all means, you must be respectful. If you do have a problem, especially when you are working in groups or working with another person, I prefer that you fix it. If you can't fix the problem, I will, and we don't want that. Consequences for poor behaviors are based on the situation as well as the handbooks for both Swigert and for D11. All right, next up, bathroom. This is extremely important, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1 bathroom in this building. We are not allowed to go over to the 300 building and use that bathroom. So our bathroom over here is co-ed, which means both girls and boys use it, and teachers as well. Here's the other thing about that. Miss Brown's class from the 300 building also uses it. Only 1 person is allowed at a time. So let's try to go to the bathroom before and after class only in the main building. Let's just try not to go during the class period. If it is an emergency, please fill out an e-hall pass from Duffy to the 400 co-ed bathroom. Here's the important part. Only 1 person can go at a time. Now, when you do go to the bathroom that is down the hallway, always knock before entering. Now, once you have used the bathroom, please be sure that the toilet flushes entirely. Remember, this is an old building. Sometimes you have to encourage the toilet to work to the best of its ability. So you might have to jiggle the handle a little bit. And people, and I don't believe I have to say this, but in my experience, some of y'all, and y'all meaning the school in total, have a bad habit of being gross in the bathroom. So a couple things. Again, make sure the toilet's flushed completely. Please do not urinate on the toilet seats or on the floor. If you guys start doing that, you will not be allowed to use the facilities down here at all. Please, please, I cannot state this enough, please be respectful in the bathroom. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but I do. If I notice that the bathroom is getting jacked up, then you will not be allowed to use the bathroom down here. I will have to call up to the main building and have you escorted to the main building, which is at best embarrassing, and at worst, no one will have time to come and get you. So again, treat the bathroom with respect. Don't leave trash on the floor. Don't jack it up. Okay, moving on. No food, no gum, no candy, or any drink besides bottled water. There is a jug over here that you can refill a sealable water container with if you get thirsty. There is no water fountain in here. It's only the water jug that's over underneath the ally flag. Second, unkind words and actions are not tolerated. You start picking on someone, we're going to have a problem. You guys know the rules about electronic devices. So your phones, your earbuds, all that, I shouldn't ever see any of this stuff. Speaking of what else should not be in my classroom, backpacks or hoods. Hoods should not be up over your heads. And finally, you know the user agreement, at least I hope you do. You signed it. In other words, only be on appropriate websites doing the things that you're supposed to do on your computers. Now, PBIS points. Here's the deal. I am gone this week. If I get good reports, I will go back and I will add a whole buttload of points. And you can earn up to 12 points per class period with me. Here's how you do that. You participate in class, you are visibly working. That shows your motivation. You can earn up to 3 points there every day. You are on time. And by the way, if you are not on time to my class, as soon as the tardy bell rings, I close the door. You can knock politely to make sure I know you're out there, and then you will wait politely by the door until you are let in. Again, if you're late to my class, even if you have an e-hall pass, knock politely, loud enough to be heard. Don't drum a beat on it. Don't pound like you are a cop about to breach. Knock politely and then wait politely until someone comes and opens the door. So, but again, if you are on time or if you come in with an e-hall pass, you are showing your accountability. If you don't cause issues in my class, in other words, you're not wandering aimlessly around. If you have to get up out of your seat, you raise your hand, and you are not rude to either the people around you or to me, then you are showing respect and you can earn up to 3 points. And finally, keeping your hands, feet, and everything to yourself, not running around chasing one another, not turning off people's computers, not closing people's computers, etc., etc., etc. In other words, behaving in a professional manner, then you can earn, again, up to 12 points. Now, as far as entering the classroom, I'm generally outside marking you off as you come in. I'm going to trust you to come into the classroom and start working. If I can't trust you, you will line up outside and wait. And we are still kind of cold outside, first of all. Second, we are getting awfully close to where it starts raining often. So, unless you want to stand out in the cold and the rain, I strongly suggest that you come in and start your work. All right? You don't have to be silent, but you do need to be respectful. Okay, there are a few areas that are off limits. The alcove, so when you go out into the hallway, there's an alcove where we film the rocket. Don't touch any of that stuff. Don't touch the stuff on the wired shelf out there. Don't mess with the whiteboards. Don't go behind my desk. Stay out of the closets and the drawers unless you have permission. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. You guys know how to behave. You guys know not to go where you don't belong. All right, you didn't sign up for this class. Well, guess what? 6th graders, you are getting a little itty bitty taste. It's only 1/4. Deal with it. All right, so in this class, depending on testing, hopefully we will get through all of this. But while I'm gone, you are going to look into different careers in CTE. That is Career Technology Education again. You have ample opportunity throughout your middle school and high school career to explore different areas in CTE and possibly graduate with some what are called industry certificates. These are bits of training that you can take, classes that you can take that will help you get a really good high-paying job straight out of high school. When I get back after spring break, we will be learning about photography. And then once we get through photography, we will look into and hopefully make our own videos. Now, going back to the careers in CTE, you guys are going to be doing a quick exploration of that this week while I am gone. That is a project that will be due before you leave for spring break on Friday, and that is going to also be your first big grade in this class. So Give me a second and I will show you how you are going to accomplish your careers in CTE project number 1. See you in just a second.